I'm going to show you a couple of, let's see. I think we've done. All right. Once you put in your website, and you can do this right now as you're sitting there. You're going to put in your website domain. You can even put in your competitors to see how you rank against your competitor. Then it's going to create a report that says, based upon the millions of websites that we've graded, you rank this out of 100. Your goal should be 50, at least a 50 out of 100. If you're below a 50, we want to try and do some things to get it better. Now, every website can always be improved. This is a software system. Sometimes it has little glitches, so take it at kind of what you see. It's going to talk about 3 different areas: tofu, mofu, and analytics. Top of the funnel is how do people find you? It's going to break down all the different ways to help people find your website. When they search keywords, how do you get to rank higher? Let's just look at what this report says for forestry.ok.gov. Okay. Now, if you are not a technical person, please don't go to sleep. Let's hope you can learn something today. It will actually walk you through each one of these things. One, set up a 301 redirect. I don't want to go in that's a very technical thing. Number 2, get more people to tweet your content by making it more remarkable or easier to share. Same thing on Facebook. So it's going to go, yay, they've got a blog. Hey, here are all the articles that people have tweeted and shared. It's going to talk about a lot of very specific things on your website. Is this useful? Okay. Did this just make someone's job really much more challenging? Okay, this is a really powerful tool. This is really powerful. Okay, I'm going to keep going through. Okay, SEO, search engine optimization. This is where I've spent a lot of time studying. For businesses and organizations, when they search a certain thing on Google, making sure that you're found. It's going to go through all these different things that you could be doing to make your website look better. This is a very good score, and you see there's still a lot of different things that they can do. Here's a great example. Linking to other agencies. Here's one of the great things about what you guys have access to, and it's very powerful. If your website is a .gov site and you link to another website, for the search engines, that's very powerful. It's saying that a government entity is trusting this outside source. It's probably accurate, it's probably authoritative, it's probably valuable information for the general public. So if you have a .gov, I'm sure you are also highly restricted on your flexibility on your website, but it's a very powerful, very strict. But right here it says you've got 10 very authoritative pages is linking to you. .gov, .gov, gov, US, gov, gov. .edu is another extremely powerful entity. So just some different strategies. If you are all linking to each other, it makes all your websites more authoritative and makes it better for search engines. Again, you guys probably don't have a real big challenging, maybe we do have a challenging SEO problem. We can talk about that later. Okay, it's going to talk about mobile. The adoption rate of mobile technology. Is there anyone in here that does not have a smartphone? Okay, we've only got a handful of people. It is changing so fast. Okay, 5 years ago, it would have been reversed. Very few people would have had the smartphones. So it's going to go over just some mobile things, some Twitter. It's even going to make recommendations about your Twitter page. Clout score. This is another really great thing that you can, as a director of an agency, you can be measuring the performance of how your clout score is going up or down. Your clout score basically says, how influential are you online? It's a pretty powerful thing. Okay, middle of the funnel, same thing. It's going to talk about just a bunch of different things. Once you find them, how good are you at keeping them, attracting them, and retaining them? So middle of funnel, it'll go through a bunch of things, and then the bottom thing is just a little bit of analytics. Did anyone run a report and see anything eye-opening? Did anyone surprised by the report? Good or bad? There's I was just looking at some of the numbers. Very good numbers across the board. Very good numbers across the board. Certainly some things that you can do. That is a very, very powerful resource for you today. So that we will kind of end that there. Okay. I'll take this to the next level. I don't want to get you guys, your eyes glazed over. You can analyze your website for certain keywords to see how often people are searching for a certain phrase. This is a great tool to use to find a list of 100 things that people are searching for and how often they are in a certain month. It's Google AdWords. Google gives it to you for free. Their whole intention is saying, hey, you should probably pay for the, if you want to become number one in the paid search engine, you can do so at this rate. They give it to you for free so that they can kind of help entice you to do advertising. That is a whole nother level. However, I will just ask, are there any questions about that? Is that valuable for anyone? I saw a couple people taking some notes. Okay. If you have questions on how to utilize it, you're always welcome to talk to me after or contact me later. We'll take 1 minute to write down some things that you are going to do moving forward on some website stuff. So go ahead and take just 1 minute. I'm going to grab a little bit of water to just discuss if you have any next steps. I'm going to move in to the final stretch of today's presentation. I promise you I will not go more than 1 second over the time. Okay. Blogging. Blogging is very powerful for SEO. It's very powerful for your website, getting content up. Here's an example of a blog built right onto their website. They've got a lot of content here. They've got beautiful photos. The question has come up. They even got a video, I think. Is that a video? Yeah. Or there was a video link below it or something. Yeah, really good, really good job. A lot of times the question comes up, how long does a blog need to be? It depends. It just depends on what you're talking about and who your audience is. For me, in my generation, this looks like I'm reading a textbook and I'd rather not read it. That's my generation. So you really need to know, again, it's so important. I like really pretty pictures and YouTube videos. So just think about who your audience is and who's reading this. Very important. So switching up the blog too, this is great with the video and the photo. I think they did a really good job.